Aside from detailing major events in the early life of its title character, Solo: A Star Wars Story introduces a number of items and materials that have indefinitely altered the wider saga as a whole. For example, Coaxium has now become a fundamental component in interdimensional travel. But what exactly is it, and how does Coaxium affect jumps in and out of hyperspace? Well, let's find out. As a form of hypermatter and an essential fuel used for lightspeed travel, Coaxium is what bridges the dimensions of real space and hyperspace. Many a ship did so by energizing a thin layer of the precious material lining their hyperdrive reaction chambers. Of course, with such power comes great responsibility. For example, unrefined Coaxium is highly volatile and unstable, and has to be transported under strict and stable conditions. So much so that in order to avoid a violent explosion, one that could tear the dimensional barriers that separates the sublight world and hyperspace, the Galactic Empire utilises specialised cargo containers to move large loads at a time. And while it disperses the material all across the galaxy, fueling everything from star destroyers to landing crafts, the autocratic government tends to limit the amount maintained in a single hold. First discovered by ancient spacefarers in the organs of Purgle, massive creatures that metabolize traces of Coaxium 36 as a means of jumping in and out of hyperspace, natural deposits of Coaxium can be found on worlds located near turbulent areas of space. Unsurprisingly, the mining colony of Kessel produces large quantities of the invaluable material due to its close proximity to the Mott anomaly. Coaxium refineries, on the other hand, well, they are harder to come by. This is due to the galaxy's lack of specialist staff, all of whom must possess specific technical knowledge of the treacherous process. And while Coaxium is far more stable refined rather than in its natural state, the Empire still chose to ship it under special conditions so to prevent theft. After all, just one vial of the hypermatter is enough to forever change the life of someone like Han Solo. So there we have it, a bit of background information surrounding the galaxy far far away's latest form of hypermatter. But what do you think of Coaxium? Are you a fan of its involvement with jumps in and out of hyperspace? Let me know in the comments below. If you've learned something new from today's video, be sure to leave a like. To help out the channel that little bit extra, please do consider pledging to our Patreon page, and for weekly content on all things Han Solo, press that subscribe button and notification bell to keep it locked here to the Coaxiums.